It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong...
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill, George Kirby.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Levesque in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Misses outside, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And now it's Mark Vientos. 1 down, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's a base hit to right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed. 2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
That one's in there. 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of the NLCS. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Christian Encarnacion Strand up now for the Brewers. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Alex Bregman. Liner, base hit. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And it's second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds. Eric Levesque now at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The Brewers trailing by 3 here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto. And that'll do it. Milwaukee leaves 1. Still down. Walker Jenkins up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. Waits back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. So 1 out, nobody on. Next for the Brewers, Eric Levesque. Lefty to 1. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the NLCS. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point this one.
Go-ahead run on base. Tristan Casas up now for the Brewers. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Inside. Ball 2. Action in the Mets bullpen. Matthew Liberatore getting loose out there. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Three and 2 now. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And a count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there's a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one inside, look out. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position here in the late stages of game 1. Out to center. Marsh on the move. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes.
1 out. Runner at second. Ryan Ward steps in the box once again. It's been an impressive debut for him, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Brewers. A really good showing from the rookie. And you don't always need these guys to get off to a hot start, but it certainly makes the transition from the minors easier if you do. I hope he has a long and successful career. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Right there.
away from securing game one. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a nail-biter. Stranding the winning run on base. Levesque could have done more in this game despite the win.
Well, you never complain about getting a team win, Boo, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show brings one down. And now the center fielder, Levesque. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. 0-1 down, runner on the goal, and that one fouled off. And this is inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering misses down and away. Outside low. 3-2 down. Got it. 2 away.
He's got to throw any pitch at any time.
That's ball 4. Ball 4. Extra base. 3. Ball 4. Extra base. 3. That's ball 4. No outs. Runner on second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the 0-1. Down to call here. Rolls foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Gunnar Henderson up now for the Mets. 2 outs. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gallen back to work. Just miss.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Delivers outside. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. The changeup missing. 3-1. There's the strike at the knees. Full count. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely
Ball four, take the base. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Outside. Ball one.
well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Pitch.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this whole crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Brewers take the lead. Marsh quickly gets it back in. Run third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride rolling out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Danny Young won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming down. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on the veteran, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Just missed. That's the ball. Walker Jenkins in the Milwakee on deck, sir. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the late stages of game 2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's the 3rd out. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Levesque. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Ball 4, pitch to me. That's ball 4. 3. One down. And now the center fielder. Deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away. And a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
Well, at least they got the win, dude. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Levesque now at the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And it's second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Down an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider.
Scoring position. Ground ball up the middle. Bregman. That's the third out. Strand one. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Ronnie Mauricio now. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Out of here. A solo shot. His second homer of this series, and they're on the second base. Base is empty. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 3 of the NLCS. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. You can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Swing and a miss, and he struck. First and second, one out. Levesque getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming over instead of...
One down. Ryan Ward at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit in his last at bat.
Yeah.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Into center. And it falls. Throw into third. The tag. And he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in score.
Take your base.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused.
Live from Milwaukie, Wisconsin, MLB The Show brings you the National League. Just about set to go now. So 2 down. Eric Levesque up now for the Brewers. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and you guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Now batting Tristan Casas. 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
3 out. 3 out. 3 out. 3 out. 3.
Levin in his 4th year, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And it's second. And fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-1. Right side. Soto gets under it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Tattooed and gone. A massive home run. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit below 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4.
So digging in, Eric Levin. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Berg, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at bat right here.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job.
Henderson, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Tristan Casas up now for the Brewers. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Serpa, the power lefty, up as well. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Step off throw to first. Levin back on a dive. Levin, the runner at first with 2 gone. That puts the zone, and it's 1-2. Snap throw to first, and he's back safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second, and he's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. Man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And on second, 2 down. That was pretty nasty.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. With the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. And that one is lifted in the air. Levesque sizing this one up, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Mets leave him loaded, and our score remains 2-1.
That's ball 4.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this.
Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, first pitch coming up and towing the slab. One down. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Levesque under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's ball 4.
So digging in, Eric Levesque. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
But having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The other way. So that's a base hit. Headed to the plate. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0. One gone, runner at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Rodolfo Castro. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Whoa, save. That's the stolen base. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Hard ground ball for base stop. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Tristan Casas now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2
1 ball,
strikes.
2 strikes.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in Game 5 of the NLCS. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup, Brandon Marsh up now for the Mets. One down, base is empty. And that one in the air center field. Levesque has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out.
That's ball 4.
Two outs, runner at first. Juan Soto down. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch. And that'll do it.
Ball 4, take your base. 3, ball 4, take your base.
So a man at first. Here's a big power threat. Mark Vientos. Liner, base hit. Around second is Bregman. Coming home. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 6-2. Game 5 of the NLCS. And here is Eric Levesque. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And it's even up.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Way inside, gets out of the way. On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning. it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next for Milwaukee, Rodolfo Castro. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And he handles it himself for the out. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Hit in the air, center field. And that's the inning. So they're all loaded up. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. High fly ball out to center field. Levesque makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. Play it home. He's safe. It's 6-3.
No, he's always capable of losing one over the fence.
That's ball 4. 3.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Levesque. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 10-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Levesque, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Up now for Milwaukee. So digging in, Ryan Ward. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that.
That's ball 4.
So up next, Levesque. He's already homered in this game. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourself ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.